What's going on, everyone? It's Mike Esfahani here with a piano tutorial on I Don't Want Another Sorry by Dax. Now, with this tutorial, I'm going to show you a few different ways of playing it, from easy to more difficult, but certainly more rewarding. So do give it a shot. I know you can do it. You could hear in the introduction I used some interesting sounds I pulled out of GarageBand. I'll show you how I got those sounds at the end of the lesson, but for now we're going to use the piano tones to help us get the notes down. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified of new tutorials. If you have any questions about the song, leave them down in the comments below. And if you have any song requests you'd like me to teach, leave a comment as well. Okay, so how do we break this down? Well, it's really 4 chords repeated over and over again. And if you actually just learn these 4 chords, it's pretty cool, pretty impressive. You can play around with that and have some fun with it, even rap along to it. Here are those 4 chords. You don't have to memorize these names, but I'm going to tell you their full name anyway. The first chord is this. It's called a G minor chord. We're going to use finger 1 on D, that's our thumb, 2 on G, and 4 on B flat. So G minor, second inversion, that's its full name. You can do it this way with 1, 2, and 4. You could even use 1, 3, and 5. Doesn't matter. The next chord is called an E flat major in the second inversion. It's 1 on B flat, 2 on E flat, and 4 on G. So there it is right there. And then here is a B flat major chord. It's B flat, D, and F. I use fingers 1, 2, and 4. And lastly, we have an F major chord in the first inversion. That's A, C, and F. Use fingers 1, 2, and 5. So I'm going to have that chord progression on your screen now because I think it'll just be helpful to know those chords over and over again. Commit it to memory and it's going to make this song a lot easier. So here's how it goes one more time without me talking. And you can just actually just loop that around and you'll see that it's not too bad, not too hard to play at all. You could rap along to it. Already convincing. You can start hearing the song with just those chords. Now, if you want to If you want to add an extra layer of challenge, you can add a bass line. Now, the bass line at the beginning of the song sounds something like this. Take your left hand, finger 3, it's a G. And then finger 5, your pinky plays this E flat. Reach over to, well, not reach too much, 2 on B flat. And then here's your big reach, 1 on F. So basically your left hand is playing the root note of the chords that your right hand plays. In other words, your left hand plays the note of in which the right hand notes are named after, if non-technical way of putting it. So anyways, together they sound like this. I even let you meet my dad. That's my favorite part of the song. It's like, I even let you meet my dad. I mean, you cheated on me a bunch of times, but you even met my dad. Anyways, I should do reaction videos on these songs. Okay, classical pianist does reaction video on today's hip-hop songs. Okay, so now, here's another more challenging version. A little bit different bass line here. Same notes in a slightly different order. The right hand chords are going to stay the same, but your left hand plays this G. This time you're going to use finger 1. Same G, we're just using finger 1. Finger 2 is going to be on E flat. And that way it opens up so that finger 5 reaches down to this B flat, this black key. And then 2 is on F. Now you're going to do that with this rhythm. Listen closely. And that's going to loop over and over again. Here's how it works with the right hand. Pretty straightforward. Here we go. loop it around. So there you have it, a little bit harder version. Now let me give you guys the hardest version. This one I actually have to practice a bit to really get comfortable with it. So this incorporates that kind of high-pitched sound that occurs at certain parts of the song as well. Again, the chord progression stays the same, and as a matter of fact, the left hand bass line that I just showed you continues to stay exactly the same. It's the right hand that's a little bit, different. Here's how. You start with that G minor chord, which I already showed you. And then we're going to do a variation on this E flat major that comes up next. We're going to play the G first, and then we're going to play E flat, G, and B flat at the same time. Super rapidly, like this. And then play E flat and G like this. So let me do that actually without stopping. Watch. So then, what you're going to do is you're going to reach up and take your finger 5 up to this F. 4 is going to be on E flat. And you're going to play F and D with fingers 1 and 3. Kind of awkward. It's a little bit of a stretch, I know, but you can do this. Then adjust and put your finger 5 on E flat, 4 on D, and then use 1 and 2 on F and A. And then finally, to loop it around, you're going to take finger 4, put on B flat, 3 on A, and back to that G minor chord that started the phrase. So let me do that for you without really talking. I'll go real slow. This is just the right hand. So we're going to go. So now, as far as the left hand is going to be exactly the same as the previous phrase. But, of course, putting them together is a little bit more challenging. So I'm going to go really, really slowly to show you guys, but also for my sake, because it's a hard song. So here we go. That B flat didn't sound the way I wanted it to. We're going to do that again. Here we go, looping around. There we go. So that's basically it. So as you get more comfortable, you can get faster. Here it is, a little bit more up to tempo. And there you have it. As far as the sounds I use in GarageBand, I'm going to put that up on your screen right now. It's not terribly crazy. So your right hand part has this sound here. And then we're actually going to change the top note sounds, which I've also put up on your screen now. As far as your left hand goes, I'm going to have those sounds on your screen right now. so with both parts together, in case you're curious, it's like this. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.